No, so you're giving a different spin. You're misinterpreting what General Jaswal is saying. With great respect, I think there's an element of misinterpretation. No, no, one second. General Bakshi wants to comment on that. General Bakshi, General Bakshi.
I would like to state, if Mr. Rana will give me the opportunity, he hasn't been letting me speak today. We in the army have been subjected to a barrage of innuendos, not based on fact, based on half-baked facts. The paper which highlighted this particular story said it was a board of officers that has no legal sanctity. It cannot stand scrutiny in a court of law. The paper also made the statement that, most of the evidence they claimed was covered. Most of the tracks were covered. Then this is hearsay. We have had one story of a coup to be staged by the army in Delhi.
Why do you link this to that all the time?
No, because Arnab, twice this army has been accused of coup. The most apolitical army in this whole of this Asian continent. We have never dabbled in time. Twice we have been accused of coups on the basis of innuendos.
General Shankar Prasad is the former army chief concocting facts. Do you think he was truthful when he appeared on the news last night, when he made those claims?
I have no idea. The fact of the matter is, I just want to bring 2 points to you. Firstly, because there has been procrastination in decision making at the highest level in the government of India, this matter has become so murky, and which is why it has turned so political. Whenever a sensitive matter is not decided upon timely, this is the kind of action you will have. That is point one. Point two, I do not know what General V.K. Singh said. I heard his complete interview with you yesterday. The simple fact is that the army does not deal with political leadership at all in any part of the country. The IB is in charge of all political intelligence and all intelligence concerning within the country, or manipulating it, whichever way you want to put it. All the activity that is done overseas, which is strategic intelligence, is the responsibility of the RNAW. The military has nothing to do with it. The armed forces only involve themselves with tactical intelligence and counterintelligence.
Why would the former army chief say something which would implicate himself? I don't understand this. Why would the former army chief say something which would implicate himself? Why would he do that?
Mr. I have no idea what he's doing.
Can I come in for a minute?
No, let me just say, the question is asked to me, can I answer that?
Can I come in for a minute?
Can I answer, Arnab?
General Shankar Prasad, answer, complete that.
Arnab, can I answer your question? Arnab, I just want to answer your question. The question that you're asking me, why has he said so now? It is up to him to decide why he said so now in the interview with you. It is something, even if he is doing it incorrectly, I think it is very incorrect for him to come on a national television on an interview with a guy called Arnab Goswami and reveal it to the country. It is complete breach of security, complete breach of official security.
Is that the issue?
A person that responsible.
Is that the issue?
The person that
General Bakshi disagrees with you. General Bakshi.
What not to say.
No, is that the issue? Is that the issue? General Shankar Prasad, General Bakshi disagrees with you.
Every country carries out covert operations. These operations, I'm afraid, should not be by their very nature discussed. In the national interest, we should not be discussing this.
But that's exactly what General V.K. Singh did.
The fact is that this was started by the government as a political retaliatory measure to the appearance of General V.K. Singh on the same stage as the opposition prime ministerial candidate. I think that has, we cannot cut our nose to spite our face.
I don't understand.
We cannot cut our nose to spite our face. We should not be discussing this.
I don't understand this logic. He
has been forced to say what he has said, and I think he should, and all of us should not draw a line as nationalists, and we don't go further than that.
Bring nationalism into this.
It has to be. It's all about nationalism.
No, it's Devendra Rana.
Mr. Goswami, the General is talking about this. Your news are interview of General V.K. Singh of yesterday is self-speaking. He says, the General says, Army does not dabble in political internal matters. General V.K. Singh last night said candidly that money has been paid. He went further to allege that money has been paid to many ministers. And so, the need to know why the army was paying money to the ministers.
Can I?
And Samir Kaul, he is defending it because his party could also be a beneficiary.
One part of his statement, why not the second part of his statement?
They are the cohorts of General VK Singh. They have joined hands with General VK Singh to destabilize Omar Abdullah.
Samir Kaul.
Can I just generally say that if this is entirely sordid, the entire story is sordid, this is how, if it is happening, you allow incompetent and inept governments like the one you see ruling now to continue suppressing the people who then don't believe in democracy and take up arms at some point of time. You people are party to that.
Excuse me.
And a direct question to you, Mr. Rana. If you have that,
I thought we have had very free and fair elections with 60 to 70% turnout. And I don't think we need to go into this now.
And a direct
You have also won elections by the same process.
And a direct question to you, Mr. Rana. Please tell me, whenever there are murders, why does the central government have to cover you people up? Whenever there is a murder in the home of the chief minister, why cover it up?
Do not divert attention. Do not divert attention. I request you from the subject at hand.
And another very important thing.
The subject at hand, which is unfortunate, is this: Meenakshi Lekhi and Sanjay Jha. And before I come to you, I go to General Jaswal. 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. The bottom line is this. I don't like this argument that yes, if the General Meenakshi Lekhi, the argument which General Bakshi presented, okay, maybe the General revealed something he shouldn't have, but government started it first by, leaking the story to the Indian Express. You buy that, Meenakshi Lekhi? However much you back General VK Singh, you back that line? Can you agree with that somebody reveals some secret, so we will reveal a few more and let the whole...
I will give you my theory. No. I will give you my theory. How dare anybody question the integrity of the general? And if somebody has chosen, they need to be retorted to, and the whole nation should stand up against that government, because this is a rogue government. This is a rogue government because it is trying to play up by taking off the cover from the covert operation.
My request to you.
Sanjay Jha will respond, not Devendra Rana. Sanjay Jha will respond.
How dare?
Sanjay Jha will respond after Meenakshi Lekhi.
He should come out with all the names. He should come out with all the names.
No, that is exactly the point. You come out with all the names.
Devendra Rana, please let her complete. You have had your say. Let her complete. Let her complete, Devendra Rana.
Just a monologue.
Let her complete.
2 points I want to make 2 points. Number one, when you say uncover the names, the moment you uncover the names, you are uncovering the agency's people and you are making them prone to be killed. Number one. Number two, this is a covert operation undertaken by the Indian Army. I have complete faith in. Number three, the two generals, the arguments they gave about MI funds, etc., were factually incorrect. The fact of the matter is that post 2611, certain funds from RAW were diverted to MI so that they can directly be used by the Chief of Army Staff. Number four, the present MI is directly reporting to General Vikram Singh, and if this was in fact a war of succession, the General Vikram Singh under whom this board of officer, because legally speaking this is a trash paper and it should be trashed, because there is nothing called board of officers, there is something called the court-martial proceedings or some such thing. So there is court, and under that affidavits need to be filed by the people. And if nothing of that kind has happened, this board of officer is a bunkum report, which is
basically
and leaked on purpose.
Basic point. Basic point. 1 minute, Sanjay Jha.
They can sacrifice the country. They can sacrifice the institution.
Basic
point I'm making.
Basic point, Sanjay Jha, is this,
that
why are you so suspicious
that is what
of
this
General
government
VK
is all
Singh
about.
just because he gave you some trouble over the
I'm
agency?
very happy. Vikram Singh is fighting with VK Singh. Suits my purpose. Two army generals on one side, one on the other side. Suits my purpose.
1 minute.
Why don't you believe?
Madam Meenakshi Lekhi.
1 minute, Devendra Rana. Sanjay Jha is responding now, not you. Sanjay Jha, please. Sanjay Jha, okay, you respond to Meenakshi Lekhi.
let me tell you, it's absolutely shameful and contemptible that Meenakshi Lekhi should use languages like this is a rogue government. What a shame! What an absolutely shambolic statement to make. This is an internal army report. It's an internal. 1 minute, Meenakshi Lekhi, please do not interrupt me when I speak. Please maintain some protocol and dignity at least now. The point I'm going to make here, Arnab, is this. This is an internal army report. It has got leaked in the press. That's a different issue. The crux of the matter is the content of what apparently is in the report. And if the crux of that report says that the Army General is endorsed, I saw the interview on Times Now. The Army General says it is kosher to give money to politicians, and he says it's been happening for years. My question is, he thinks it's perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong in giving cash to a minister. What happens if that cash could be abused, misused, go into the wrong hands? There are very deeper implications here on national security or local security. So end of day for Meenakshi Lekhi to score cheap and absolutely guttural political points deserves to be condemned with the strongest language. And I hope the country is watching BJP's absolutely blatant, brazen political stunt. Don't worry, Meenakshi Lekhi, you have been given a lesson in 2004 and 2009. A hat trick awaits you in 2014. Please be patient, it will come.
Fine. We don't need campaign speeches here.
I understood that. General Jaswal, can General VK Singh even think of revealing the names, or will that take this into another round of choppy waters?
Again, your line is disconnected.
Arnab, I've told you I will not answer anything direct, which is directly pointed toward General VK. It's unethical on my part, but I would just like to make a mention over here. I think it's not right to, with due respect to Mrs. Lekhi, to bring in the name of her present chief. It has an effect on the Indian Army. Please, let's not, if there is something as you feel so, that's best to keep quiet. Please don't mind, I mean, with due regards, because I don't know about this particular kind of squabble going on.
How can you, tomorrow this gentleman will not be there, then his name can be brought in? You want to say that? Vikram Singh's name should be brought in after he retires?
Please, Mrs. Lekhi, I'm not getting into argument with you, please. With due respect, I just made a mention. Please take it if it is worth it. Otherwise, I'm not getting into an argument.
And it is in this context.
No, please. I'm also an absolute die-hard soldier. And even when I made a mention of the funds, there was some confusion. It is not to clarify that which fund was used or something. I just said that. I mean, I have all along maintained it. It's unethical on my part to come and speak. Ever since my retirement, I've never come on the TV for General VK because unethical. I've served directly under him. And today I've come because somehow Northern Command name was there. I will only answer questions on that. There's just an observation. With due regards to you, I thought I'll mention it. Yeah, well, Arnab, you wanted to ask me something.
I take your point. You answered that point which I asked you earlier about whether money was paid quite clearly.
Arnab, let me make one point.
No, it was never paid. It was not paid.
That whether the Chief of Army Staff is present or past deserves equal respect. Simply because somebody is no longer holding the post, you can't push that person. That is the bottom line.
I think that
Mrs. Lekhi, based on ethical grounds, that's the reason I have not questioned. But on ethical grounds, I have never, spoken about General VK because he's to be held in respect. But at the same time,
absolutely,
the present chief is the current incumbent, and he has to be given the due regard because he is holding the reins. At no stage have I said that the ex-chief need not be.
But
I think
that's my only observation.
May I say this again and again and repeatedly. This channel and this nation has great respect for the Indian Army and the chiefs of the Indian Army. And whatever that controversy may be which has happened now, I feel at one point of time, both political parties must not take sides on individuals or just look at the merit of what they are saying. And I think there is a certain merit also, to not washing dirty linen in public. That goes both for General VK Singh and for whoever leaked that story last week. My question is to General Shankar Prasad. General Shankar Prasad, you say that the general is wrong He's only trying to defend himself. Now, you have also worked in this region, right? And many people, yesterday, General Shankar Prasad was shocked when VK Singh said that this has been happening since independence. And some people began to lose faith in the basic structure of our government, in the division between military and civilian establishments and codes of conduct. Is there more than meets the eye, General Shankar Prasad? Does the army exceed its brief, either in Kashmir or in the northeast?
Look, Arnab, let me tell you frankly, my information is based on what the media pulls out and what I see on interviews. I am simply telling you for the nth time on the media that internal intelligence is the responsibility of the IB and not of the military. It is the IB who has to transfer money to whatever they want to do of political games. The army has no role to play in dealing with politicians. We are a political army. We don't indulge in these activities. We should not indulge in these activities. If anybody has done it, it is against the rule book. That's all that I'm saying.
Okay.
I just want to tell you that I do not know whether General VK Singh is right or wrong, whether he did the right thing or the wrong thing. I am nobody to comment on it. The government must examine the issue and take a decision. The point that I do wish to make is that army has no role to play. Army doesn't pay politicians.
I'm totally short of time. I thank you all for joining me here on the News Hour tonight. Whether or not this becomes more political, one thing is clear, that if there is a document which really says that VK Singh worked against the national interest, it is important that the government bring out that document. So if that document does not exist, then I don't know whether this controversy should continue. Devendra Rana, thank you very much. Arun Jaitley is joining me on the other side of the News Hour tonight on why he thinks there is more onus on the government to clear its position. Arun Jaitley, Leader of the Opposition, a few minutes.